Hi guys, welcome to Dubs Only Sports. This is episode 40. Before we get into anything, make sure to follow us on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter at Dubs Only Sports, and make sure to watch the full episodes like this one on YouTube and on Spotify. We finally uploaded everything. Everything's on both Spotify and YouTube, and we're gonna make sure that we stay to schedule and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's it. In this episode, all of the Premier League jerseys have been released, have been featured, whatever you want to call it. And Dylan and I are on the Premier League website. We've got every picture of every jersey down the order. We're gonna go through and we're gonna discuss our thoughts because at the end of the day, we're big jerseys guys. I've got my Twin Cities jersey on. Dylan's got his Argentina jersey
We
on. I
got the
mean,
Messi
let's be
jersey
real.
on. We got to represent.
So we're going to go through them. Top of this list, we have AFC Bournemouth. Now, AFC Bournemouth home jerseys is kind of like a referee kind of thing, but instead of white, replace it with red. You got AFC Bournemouth jersey. To me personally, I kind of like their home jerseys. I feel like my favorite color is red at the end of the day. And I feel like if you're looking for an accent color to red, I think black is exactly where he needs to go. So for me personally, I wouldn't necessarily buy this jersey, don't get me wrong, but it's a very nice jersey. It's very clean, very crisp in my eyes.
No, I agree. I mean, for Bournemouth, it's not really like an iconic team or anything. So this kind of jersey, I really like it because I feel like they could just have like an average jersey that you wouldn't really notice. But I feel like I really like the gold accents with the red and the black. And I just feel like the pinstripes are kind of nice. I don't know. I like it. I like it. I mean, I feel like Bournemouth, you don't really think of, oh, what's the Bournemouth jersey this year? But I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah, and thank God that they stick to their black and red, traditional Bournemouth jerseys because their away jerseys are absolutely horrendous. I was scrolling through and I genuinely thought that their away jerseys were Brighton home jerseys. Like that's how bad it was. We've got like some sort of like Starry Night Da Vinci kind of design on the torso. The sleeves are just a bland baby blue. And again, when the hell did we start doing this thing where, all of a sudden we'll just shift colors automatically? Like I can understand a design, but
Yeah.
to just completely like shift all the colors, if you're gonna shift the colors, make it look good, guys. I mean, come on, it's really not a hard procedure here, but AFC Bournemouth have found a way to do that. I'm not loving their away jerseys. I feel like if we're rating everything here, I'll give if we're doing it on a tier level, I'll put AFC Bournemouth
Let's do it
home
out of 10.
jerseys
Let's do the jerseys out of 10. What's your ranking out of
out of 10,
10?
out of 10. So AFC
With
Bournemouth
decimals,
home jerseys,
with decimals, with decimals. Yeah.
I'm probably giving like 7.8, 7.7, kind of,
Yeah, I was saying
like
seven
a
nine. I think
decent
seven
grade.
nine. Yeah. Yeah.
But their away jerseys, I'm easily giving it a 3.2, 3.3.
Yeah, no. I think I'm giving that like a 5.8 because like it just doesn't make sense. Like what you were saying. Like Bournemouth's their colors are red and black. Okay. And I understand if you want to deviate from those colors for an away jersey, fine. But they don't incorporate, they just totally go the opposite direction. This blue, it's like a baby blue jersey. They have this weird design on the front, like what you're saying, Van
Yeah,
Gogh with the stripes. It's weird. It's like they look like blue zebras. Like I don't get it. And then
yeah,
also the thing that's weird is like they have two different designs on the sleeves and on the torso. Like make it one unique
yeah,
design, one uniform design. It doesn't make sense why they split it up and it just yeah, it doesn't fit really well. And then also like to make the logo blue, it's kind of weird. Like your team is red and black. That's your logo. And then you just switch the colors of the logo. It's kind of I don't know. I don't really understand it. And I don't know. I feel like they could have had some better accent colors. Right now it's just blue. Like there's no
yeah,
accents at all. So I feel like it could be better, and I just don't think it fits with the club at all. Like it just doesn't. Like I understand
yeah.
teams like to have different styles and they want a different color to like just change up the energy a little bit. But I feel like this has
Hmm.
just absolutely no connection to Bournemouth at all. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I feel like the baby blue could have been executed well, but I just don't like that there's two different designs with on the one jersey in this case.
Hmm. I just feel like it's hard to like see the logo on their away
Yeah,
jerseys,
and
which
it just
because like you're
it's
used to seeing it
yeah.
like a certain way. And now
Yeah.
it's like this, like with the baby blue mixed in with blue, like, if you have two colors that are just two separate states, like they're obviously going to counteract on each other.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like it's weird. But then you look at their third jerseys, which is kind of like you kind of have like this paintbrush effect with the yellow and like the navy blue. And then again, that logo sticks out. You've got a yellow logo on the
Is that
blue
blue or
part
like
of the jersey.
black?
It's blue. It's definitely a navy blue right there.
It has
That's a
some tint
navy
to it.
blue.
It's not like hard black, but it's like a little lighter.
Yeah.
It's in between navy blue and black, but it's like
It's like a violet kind of violet,
so it's
navy blue, whatever you want
some
to
yeah,
call
it's
it.
just some dark color, and I feel like that does a good job contrasting from the bright yellow. So I feel like that's
Yeah.
good. But these jerseys just look like knockoff Dortmund. It's
Yeah.
like Dortmund is known for having the yellow and black, the bumblebees, and I feel like Bournemouth, as a small club, they're just trying to have some nice third jerseys. I respect it. I think these are better than the away jerseys. I don't love them because I mean, just the having the black on one side and the yellow on the other side is a little start. It's like a big stark contrast. I don't know if I love it, but I feel like the
Hmm.
color combination is pretty solid. I feel like it could have been executed better. I feel like I would have liked it more if it was all that like black bluish color and then they have like
Hmm.
yellow accents. I feel like that would have been a little better than just having the yellow and black stripe. But
Yeah.
I feel like this one it's not terrible. I feel like it could be worse. I don't know what shorts they would wear with. They're probably just like a black color, maybe yellow. I don't know. So I feel like it's not bad, but I still like think like 6.3, 6.4. It's just like an average jersey to me.
Yeah. I'd probably go the same way. It's like it's a mid jersey. Like it's nothing crazy, but it could be hell of a lot worse. So for that, I'll just probably go straight down the middle, go five,
Yeah.
5.1. I mean,
Yeah.
it's I feel like, like Bournemouth, like they have like such a good like color scheme, and I feel like they've kind of like ruined
Gone
it
away
in
from
their
it. Yeah.
away and their
Yeah.
third jerseys. But you know, Bournemouth, I feel like, second year in the Premier League, like maybe it's getting to them a little bit. And, we'll get into teams like Fulham and Nottingham a little later who are also in their second year of the Premier League. And then teams who are in their first year of the Premier League, we'll be getting into all of that. But the next team, Arsenal, one of the, what, one of the most infamous,
Classic. Yeah.
historic teams.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, we've got their home jerseys up here. And I mean, it's just an all-time classic. Like, an Arsenal jersey when you see one. They've included these little gold stripes, down the edge and even on the shorts as well. It's nice to see what the actual full kit looks like instead of just the jerseys, which is something
True.
I personally appreciate. And it definitely looks like there's some sort of like integrated design on the jersey itself. That's,
Huh.
kind of one of those like small details that you really have to look out for. But I like the gold on the red, the infamous, white sleeves, red shirt, red hook around. Love it. I mean, it's just a classic Arsenal jersey. But again, nothing too crazy. So if I'm rating this one, I'll probably give it like mid eights, 8.5, 8.6, because again, it's nothing too crazy, but it's definitely up there just because it's such a classic jersey.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I think that this is just a classic jersey. Everyone knows Arsenal, so it's just a big club and everything. But I love the gold accents. I don't think it makes sense because they haven't won
They
anything
didn't.
recently. So
I
why?
think they jumped the gun on it a
Yes,
little bit
exactly.
because
Like
they were
they said
first for a while.
they were in first place for a while last year for most of the season. So now they're feeling a little bit arrogant, a little cocky. They think they're on the upswing, so they're putting the gold on the jerseys. But just for the jersey itself, totally ignoring how they perform, I really like the jerseys. The gold accents go really well with the red. I really like how they didn't just have like a full red jersey. They added the white for the shoulders. I think it's a good
Yeah.
contrast, and to have the gold Adidas on the shoulders is nice. The shorts, the white shorts with the gold go really well. And I just feel like this is probably like I haven't seen all the jerseys, but I feel like this is going to be one of my favorite jerseys. I think it's probably like an 8.7, 8.8. I think it's a
Yep.
really good jersey. And I feel like Arsenal sometimes they make it a little too basic. Some of these big clubs, they have these classic jerseys and they go a little too basic. I think this one is just elegant enough to like really capture your attention. So I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, going off of that point about how, a lot of these clubs are very basic, they, stick to their things. Their away jerseys are absolutely
Oh God.
horrendous. I
So
don't
bad.
care. Like, you can be the biggest Arsenal fan ever, but you have to admit that their away jerseys are tragically horrendous. I mean, the color scheme, we've got like a teal, more of a blue kind of lettering scheme on a neon jersey, a neon yellow, neon green jersey with black stripes. Like, who in their right mind? Like, this is
And they
this
don't
is
even connect.
genuinely
The
something
stripes don't even connect.
they
You
don't.
can look at the right
They
shoulder,
don't.
the left shoulder of Odegaard. Like the stripes just end at the shoulder and then they begin somewhere else. Like it's
Yeah,
awful. I think this might be one
horrendous.
of the
It's
worst jerseys
horrendous.
I've seen. What am I
You
looking
know
at?
how like when you go to like when you go to like a restaurant and you have like the kids menus and you can like be creative and like draw your own thing. This is what the kid would draw. If you go to an arsenal, I guarantee you they had a room with 20, 30, 40 kids whose parents are Arsenal
With their youth
fans.
academy. They just had
And
their youth academy design these jerseys. I mean, that's basically what they
yeah,
did. They just had the 10-year-olds. They just put them in a room after practice. They were all tired. They just ran 10 miles, and they were just in the room just doodling away. And this is what they came up with. And I feel bad for these players because they want to be taken seriously as a top club in Europe, and then they're wearing these freaking childish what I don't even know what I'm looking at. I mean, there's just no concept behind this. The colors have potential. They have nothing to do with Arsenal, which is fine, but they have potential. But the design is just awful. I mean, if
yeah,
even the Bournemouth away jersey design is better than this, I mean, this design is terrible.
yeah,
I don't know if there's a meaning behind it that I'm missing, but I just don't understand. The stripes are just random doodles. The blue just kind of goes wherever it wants to go, and then the green with kind of like it looks like there's like perforations almost or black dots. It's very
yeah,
weird. It's
yeah.
like
I
I just don't get it.
I wouldn't say that this is better than the Bournemouth away. I'll be honest. I would put Bournemouth higher on my
Yeah,
list
I said
than
this is
this
the
piece
Bournemouth
of
one's better
crap.
than this. Yeah, I agree.
I would give this maybe like a 2.6, a 2.7. Like you would
Yeah,
never
this is
ever
like a
see
three
me
one.
wearing this, wanting to get
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Ugh, absolutely disgusting. Don't know what Arsenal's doing, but we move on to the next team on our list. We've got Aston Villa. Aston Villa, again, they've obviously got a new sponsorship. So, it's definitely a new kind
Look,
of look, obviously, but it's the same jersey, And again, it's just kind of like team's history, what they've worn throughout. And, it's definitely a good like color combination. This like baby blue again with like this burgundy, mahogany, whatever you want to call it. And then again, there seems to be an integrated design in the jersey, which is something that I can appreciate. But again, it's just like, a run of the mill jersey. So if I'm ranking it, like, it's not necessarily like mid, but it's like, it's up there. I'll give it like a 7.2, 7.3. I can't really go any higher than that.
yeah, I there's this thing with I just don't love this color combination. I think that each color on its own is fine. I'm just not a big fan of the baby blue with what you said, like the burgundy red. I don't love it. I think that the actual jersey itself isn't terrible considering the color combination. I think the design on the red is solid. It gives it a little more emphasis, but I don't know. I don't love it. I think I would give it like a 4.1. I'm not loving it. I don't think it's bad. It's a classic look for the team. Those are the team colors. It's not that their fault.
Mhm.
It's just that that's the team colors. But
Yeah.
I don't love the colors in general. So the jersey itself is fine. I'm not a fan of the colors.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always kind of liked the West Ham, not the West Ham, the Aston Villa colors. It just looks, I don't know, it looks nice to me. But moving on to their away jerseys, and I feel like there are a few jerseys like this, and the best way that I can describe it is imagine if we had a jersey to represent the World Cup in Qatar. These are what these jerseys are like. It's kind of like this like almost crimson burgundy kind
It's
of
the same red
red.
color. Yeah.
Yeah, with on just a white jersey with some integrated design that we can't really like get a
Make
picture
out.
of.
Yeah.
But again, like like teams need their sponsorships and I understand that and all the partnerships, but it kind of does throw it off a little bit for me. But it does look really nice. And I really like these jerseys. And I'm pretty sure there are only three of them, but all three of them are definitely going to be high on my list. And if I'm rating this one, I'm definitely putting it 8.8, 8.9,
Oh,
dare I
really? That
say, a
high? Okay.
9. Yeah, I
Okay.
kind of like them a lot.
No, I like this jersey too. I think I like this one more than the home jersey. I know the home one's the classic one, so I'm not gonna be that tough on it, but I think I like this jersey a little more. It is a little bland. I know it has the design with on the jersey below the red, but I feel like they're just not if there's a slight like a little bit more red, it would be a little better. I don't know if they could have put some like red like lining or something, but I actually like it. I like the white and like the red. They contrast really well.
Mhm.
But yeah, I like them more than the home jerseys. I'd say I give it like a 7.4. I think it's just like a solid jersey. I don't know if I'd get it, but I think it for an away jersey, it's been one of the better ones that we've seen.
Yeah. Moving on to our next team on the list, we have Brentford. I mean, their home jerseys, it's the same thing. I mean, Brentford, not necessarily like a well-known like Premier League club. Like they've been here for a few years now, but still like, getting the ropes and now especially, finally like kind of getting that traction to become a better team and potentially maybe even win the Premier League. We'll see what happens, but their, home jersey, the red and white pinstripe or not pinstripes, but red and white stripes, up and down vertically, and then Hollywood bets across the stomach. It's a mid jersey, like you can see it from a mile away. Again, I would just go a hard five here. I mean, there's not a lot to it.
Yeah, I'd say like a 5-6. It's just what you'd expect. I think that how we saw the jersey for I think it was Bournemouth had the yellow and black jersey. I
Yeah,
feel like this would make perfect sense for them. They're the Brentford Bees. Get a black and yellow jersey. That would actually be kind of cool. They could get like it just some of these teams like it doesn't really make sense what they're doing. Like I understand that they don't always do it based on just like the color and they just sometimes they just make up random colors, random designs that they like
yeah,
they like the look of. But I feel like this would actually be a perfect fit for Brentford. The Brentford Bees, you could have like a jersey that had the you could have the red logo, I'm assuming, or you could make it like a yellow and black Brentford logo, and then you could just have a yellow and black jersey, maybe like just the pinstripes. I feel like that would be kind of sick. I mean, they're
yeah,
the Bees, so I feel like it would be a perfect fit. But I don't know. I guess I'm not
yeah.
the one creating
Just
the
have them
jerseys, but
switch jerseys. Like, let's be
yeah, bro, I
real.
know it's like
And then moving on to Brentford's away jersey, definitely like out of the ordinary here. And I mean, I'm very much more of a dark kind of schematic person when it comes to jersey. So I kind of like the look of this. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. The abstractness of it definitely is something appealing in my eyes. And the color combination is, it kind of reminds me almost of like a Miami Vice kind of jersey, like that's just kind of what it speaks out to me. But again, it's nothing crazy. If I'm ranking it, I'd probably go like 7.8, 7.9, even an 8, just low 8, honestly, high 7.
yeah, because like in the picture, it just shows the top of the jersey, and I like that a lot. The thing is, as you go down the jersey, it just becomes very blue. It just
Yeah.
becomes a heavy blue emphasis, which I don't love. I feel like if it had more black and pink, it would be better. But like
Hmm.
the top of the jersey, I really like. I really like this colorway with the light colors, and then contrasting that with the black. So I think I like this more than the I don't know if I like it more than the whole jersey, but the top of it I like a lot. I'd say the
Yeah.
whole jersey, I'd give it like a maybe like a 6-2. I think it's
Yeah.
just a mediocre jersey. If the top of it was like the entire thing, I think I'd give it like in the sevens or eights, but just the blue at the bottom kind of throws me off.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the blue kind of goes well just because they've got that trim on the sleeve. So it's not like
Uh,
it's the only blue that's present,
true.
you know. I
True.
don't know.
Yeah.
I think it comes together
A little
nicely,
bit.
but yeah, it is, definitely a weird kind of, oh, like Brentford all of a sudden has this jersey, but hey, whatever
Yeah.
floats their boat. Moving on to the next team on the list, we've got Brighton Hove Albion. Um, Home jersey, classic blue and white stripes. It seems to me that they have a lot more blue across the top over the shoulders. And honestly, not necessarily hating that at all. I mean, again, just another classic jersey, classic color schematic, you know, nothing too crazy going on. A Nike jersey, so it's going to look clean. And all in all, like again, nothing too crazy. I'm probably giving this 7.2, 7.3. Just not mid, but not the greatest jersey in the mix.
I agree. I like the blue and I like the contrast with the white. I like the logo. I think it's a solid jersey. Like you said, I don't think it's anything that extraordinary. So I'd give it like a 7-2, 7-1, just like you. So I
Yeah.
think it's just pretty straightforward. But I am not liking the away jersey at
The
all. I
away
mean,
jerseys is just like it's pure laziness. I mean, it's the same jersey but
it's
with
very similar.
different
It's very
colors.
similar,
What
and
do you
it
mean
just
it's
they
very
replace.
similar? It's the same jersey. You look at their home
Well,
jersey
there's just
and
the
you look at
stripes
their
are a
away
little
jersey.
thicker, and the logo is moved a little bit, and the stripes are a little thicker. But yeah, it's the same concept. I don't like the color scheme at all. Like they think they're like Green Lantern or something. I don't love it. They honestly just look like some cheap club that's like from like buttfuck nowhere in fucking Germany. Like that's just what it looks
Yeah.
like. It literally looks like some like fifth division team in like Germany. That's what it looks like. So I'm not loving it. I feel like they could have executed a little better. I mean, they could have made like kind of like what Aston Villa did. They could have had like a white all white jersey with the design and then like a little blue accents. I feel like that would be better. But
Yeah.
I know that they wanted to have a little different colorway, but I feel like they tried to go with colors that just were totally different, and I just don't think these colors were the ones to go with.
Yeah, yeah. If I'm rating this one, again, it's probably not my least favorite one, but it is very lazy when you compare it to the home jerseys. And for that, I'll probably give it like a 3.2, a 3.3. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
it's nothing to get happy about. And the color scheme just doesn't make any sense. I genuinely can't tell if this is like a bona fide green or if it's kind of like mixing in with a blue. It beats me.
Yeah, it's very lazy. It's not like any like special color. Like at least for Brentford, it was like the colors were a little different. They had some different like element to this. These are just basic normal colors and then the same design. So I think this was just a lazy design. So I don't love it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then moving on to our next team, we've got Burnley. Burnley, been a while since we've been here, but they've got the I always confused Burnley, West Ham and Aston Villa because
Same, yeah.
genuinely their jerseys all look the same, and they're going with the same look here for their home jerseys. Again, just a kind of, like pretty basic, simple design, what you'd expect. But, like rating wise, again, pretty mid, like a five. Like, like sure, like the history is there, but all in all, it's not really like I don't mind the color scheme, but the stripes on the sleeves definitely kind of throws me off. And I don't really like that. I feel like, if we're sticking to one color, we should at least stick it to one part of the body instead of just having it go in and out because we feel like it.
Yeah, it honestly looks like kind of like what they did in the NBA when they had the long sleeves, but it's almost like they had like an NBA jersey and then they have an
Yeah.
undershirt in one. I just don't love the fact that the sleeves and collar are a different color than the majority of the jersey. And again, I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of the color scheme. I think these could have been worse than I don't think they're as terrible as I thought they could have been, but I think again probably like in the threes or fours. I think like the 3-7 on this one. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah. Yeah, and then moving on to their away jerseys, I mean, we go into teams that are trying to be like Dortmund. Here's example two.
This is
But
whack.
in all fairness, I'm not totally against it.
No,
I
I
kind
don't
of
think
like
no,
this.
I'm totally against this. I think this is like,
No,
this is a 0.0. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Like what like I just don't understand what they were thinking with this jersey design. They literally took a yellow jersey and they just added this weird kind of like Deadpool stripe through the
yeah,
logo. I just don't get it. Like, guys, the colors like first of all, this yellow is I don't love the yellow, first of all. It's a little too like it I don't love it. I don't love the yellow. It doesn't work great with the whole thing. I mean, if the whole jersey was yellow, that's one thing. But then to add this dumb stripe on the left, it's weird. Like I don't love it. I mean, with these three colors, you can create a good jersey, and somehow they messed it up. I mean, if you have a jersey that has this darker red, yellow, and black, you can make a very nice jersey. And somehow this is what they came up with. I'm just not a fan, man. I think this had more potential than what it turns out to be.
I don't know. I think that, it's almost like a spray painted kind of design, with this black and red line. And the red that they do use is again like this crimson red that we keep on seeing, like crimson, almost like a burgundy kind of red. And I'm not really like totally against it. I'm definitely not like a bright yellow kind of guy. But I feel like this jersey for a team who's coming into the Premier League, it doesn't necessarily do them justice, but it's definitely a statement to be made. And trying to give Burnley, fans something to be excited about because obviously you're not going to be the strongest team in the league, but try and make some noise. And I feel like this jersey kind of like signifies like what their season could kind of like hold out to be. So if I'm rating this, I'll probably go a little bit more than their home jerseys, but nothing too crazy. I'll probably give it like a maybe like a 5.9, a 6. So somewhere around there. I'm not entirely against it like you are. It definitely could be a lot worse. And all of the yellow does throw it off, but the color combination does kind of work, and I do like that. But moving on to their third jerseys, we've got this blue, purple, and yellow
I like it.
trim.
I like it actually.
design?
So
Hell
I'm
no.
I like it. I'm
Absolutely
digging it.
not.
I'm
We've
digging
got
this, bro.
braille around the logo itself as if blind people need to know what's going on the jersey. Like, it makes no sense.
No,
It
I'm
looks
digging
like
it,
the
bro.
man in this photo. It looks like the man in this photo has genuinely been shot all of these numbers of times because of the holes that are in this jersey. It makes no sense. Like, I'm all for having a design that's out there and abstract, but what the hell is
No,
this?
I'm liking
Why are
it,
the
bro. I'm telling
dots
you.
just on one little portion of the jersey? I'm rating
It's
this,
but it's
I'm
like
giving
it
this a 1.8. This is one of my
really,
least
bro.
favorite jerseys.
No,
I
I
hate
like
it.
this one. I like the fact that the blue, I like the first one, I like the blue and the gold, and I like that there's two different blues, and then I like kind of the
Mhm.
gradient of blue on the left, and then the design isn't terrible. I mean, it's not the best design, but I think the design is fine. The sleeves with the contrast from the middle, I think it's a solid jersey. I think it could be worse. I think this is significantly better than their away jerseys. I mean,
Oh
if
my
they, it
God.
just is. I'm telling you, it just is. And I also the gold logo with the blue is it just goes perfectly. I like the gold accents with the blue. So I'm gonna give this like a 7-3. I think this is a solid jersey, a solid away jersey. I'm not gonna say that I would get it, but I think I like it. I like this way more than the away jersey.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder would be able to tell what's going on this jersey because he'd be able to touch it and feel out the dots. What an absolute shit show. No shot. The next on the list is Chelsea. And I would just like to point out that the picture provided shows
It's a weird
two
picture. It
separate
shows,
jerseys.
yeah, I think the blue ones, the all blue ones are the home jerseys, and then the
Yeah,
blue and black ones are the away jerseys. And then I think they
yeah,
have a third one which might be white, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not
yeah.
entirely sure.
But
Let me
going
check.
into their home jerseys, which is, like the all blue, but they do this thing with the logo where it's like striped with like yellow or like
It's like
gold, like
rose
whatever you want to
almost.
call
It's like rose.
it.
It looks like
Yeah.
almost like rose gold kind of.
Yeah. And honestly, not really digging that. I mean, Chelsea just have the classic all blue jersey,
Yeah.
white logo, call it a day. So for this, it kind of goes down on my list a little bit because it'd be mid as it was, but that just kind of like ruins it for me because it's a basic jersey as it is. So you're not really looking for much. So we're definitely putting this like 4.8, 4.7.
Yeah, I'm not vibing with it. I mean, I feel like Chelsea jerseys are usually one of the better jerseys in the Premier League, just the classic Chelsea look. I just don't love the fact that, I mean, I think the gradient on the jersey or like the little texture part is fine, but the logo is a little weird. So I'm not loving it, but it's fine. It's a blue jersey. I think overall it's not the worst jersey. I'd say it's like a 5.9. It's a solid blue jersey. I don't love it. I feel like it could have been executed better. It's been executed better in the past, but I don't think it's terrible.
Mm-hmm. And moving on to their away jerseys, which are these blue and black ones with the gold kind of accents, gold lettering, gold logo, gold Nike symbol. Really like this one, I'll be honest. I think the blue really complement or the black really complements the blue. And then with the gold, it really makes it stick out more so that you can still kind of see the design in the back, but your eyes are definitely drawn towards the Trivago partnership and then the logo and the Nike symbol as well. So this is probably up there for me. I'll probably give this an 8.3 and 8.4. I kind of really like their away jerseys, but again, it's definitely not the best one in the mix. It's just kind of, it's a good jersey. It's a decent jersey with a
Yeah.
decent design, good color. This is what it should be.
I think the problem that's throwing me off with the home jerseys is that they usually had the three sponsorship the last few years, and I like that sponsorship. I just the fact that
Yeah.
they don't have the three on the jersey is kind of throwing me off. And also the Trivago ones in the away, I don't love the ad, but I feel like the jersey itself is solid. I think the design is pretty good. It's a lot going on, so it might be a little too much for some people, but I actually like it. I like it more than the home jersey. I think that it goes pretty good as in a way. I think just the blue and black with the contrast is very good, and then just having that rose gold kind of logo, whitish rose gold logo is solid. So I think
Yeah.
it's pretty good. I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong, but their third jersey looks like a white with just navy blue sleeves and like the
Hmm.
rose gold, just like an average jersey. So it's not in the
Yeah.
picture. I think if that's the jersey, I'm not entirely sure. I think it might be, but if it is, decent. But I think the best one for Chelsea is the away ones, the black
Yeah.
and blue this
Yep.
year.
And then moving on to Crystal Palace and their home jerseys. It looks like they're having
They look like
the
a clown.
biggest debate. It looks like they're having the biggest debate as to whether they're Crips or Bloods. Like, I'll be honest. There's an episode of Futurama, and they were wearing these jerseys in that episode. I kid you not. Because these are horrendous. Split down the middle. And I don't know why this white line is here and then breaks off where
Yes.
the partnership's at. Just don't have the line.
Also,
Like,
they look like
simply put.
the top looks like the Spider-Man design, and then the bottom it looks like a train station, the glass at a train station,
Yeah.
like the window at a train station, like that's the background. And then
Yeah.
the black, not the black, the red and the blue, like stark contrast of red and blue. Like I understand these are Crystal Palace's colors, and I think that for a Crystal Palace jersey, it's not terrible. I just don't like this color combination at all. Like it just doesn't make sense. And also, like I understand that their whole thing is to always show the contrast, but like I feel like it would just be better for them if they had like a black jersey or not a black jersey, a blue jersey with the red accents or a blue jersey with the red accents. Like not to make this
Yeah.
whole crazy like just split stark contrast. Like I don't love it. I'm not a big fan, but
Yeah.
it's a little weird.
Yeah. I'm definitely rated like I've never been a fan of these jerseys ever. And I'm definitely rating it probably closer to like a I mean, it's bad. It is bad. I might just give this a flat 1, maybe a 0.9.
I'm
It
not gonna
is
be that harsh.
horrendous.
I'm not gonna be that harsh. I'll give it like a 4.2. But I just think that like I don't love the color combination and like it also it's like if you have a blue and red jersey, why do you put the blue logo with the blue? Put the blue logo with the red
Yeah.
so you can actually see it, and then put the blue on the other side, and then you
Yeah.
actually have like some combination. I just don't understand it at all. I think the design is very awkward. I think it's very apparent too. So I'm not a big fan, but considering the color combination, it could be worse, but I'm not loving it.
No, these jerseys are horrendous. They always have been horrendous. I can't believe they're bringing them back. I don't know why people would ever think about wearing this and like be proudly to. I mean, they're smiling deep down. They got to be depressed because there's just no way. Moving on to their away jerseys, as if it couldn't get any worse.
Yeah, these are not it. These
We've
are not
got
it, man.
this white jersey, blue kind of like sash, and
Yeah,
then like purple
logo.
purple
Not
partnership.
logo. Purple
Yeah, purple
sponsorship. Yeah.
partnership, and then like black, well, what looks like black
Logo.
logo designs. Like it's literally like this is the outfit that I'd expect some girl at a bar. It's her birthday. She's got her little tiara on, and she's got that sash that says "It's my birthday" or "Birthday girl" or "Just turned whatever." That is this jersey because they always wear that white dress and then the little pink, bright colored sat. Like,
I
what
don't get the stripe.
is
This
Crystal
sash
Palace
stripe,
doing
I just don't
for their
understand
home and away?
ever on a jersey having like a sash like that. Like it just I don't love that design. Maybe if like it's a black and gold or I don't know. I don't love it at all. And then the logo being purple is very weird. There's no real like threading or accents on the jersey besides like a few blue ones. I am not loving it. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know which one's worse between the home and the away jersey. I think probably the away jersey is a little worse, but
No, 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 no. The home
you
jersey
think
is horrendous. This one
but
is
at least no, but at
this one
least
could
the
pass.
no no no, at least the home jersey is like those are the colors and at least they like I don't know,
Dude,
man.
for
At
the
least
home
they
jerseys,
they
it's
went
literally
for like
like
the
you go up to
graffiti look,
someone.
but they went for the graffiti look with home one. This one is just
Oh my
this one just looks
God.
dumb. I mean, this one just like
No,
this is like a
they literally went up to someone for their home jerseys and said, "Hey, our colors are blue and red. Make us a jersey." And that's what they did. They went, "Okay, one side red, one side blue. Call it a day." That's what they did. That's genuinely what they did. Horrible home, but the away jerseys, they're like it could pass. Like it's decent. It's not again not the greatest jersey. It's definitely not mid. It's worse than that. But it is like at least like 3.4, 3.5, nothing like too crazy. And again, like
yeah, I
there are like
agree, yeah.
words, there were words in this like little blue stripe. And I hope to God that it's an apology to all the Crystal Palace fans that are forced to pick between, one of these three jerseys
The
that
away
we
jerseys
like.
are not terrible. The third jerseys are not terrible.
The
The
third
third,
jersey makes up for the first two. I can't lie.
yeah,
This kind of silver, not necessarily like graffiti effect, but kind of
yeah,
graffiti effect on the black jersey with the white lettering, the classic Crystal Palace logo that is the blue and red. And then you've got the blue and red sleeves and kind of like cut on the
accents, yeah,
neck. Like this is a good jersey. This
I
is
agree.
what we needed. This is what their away jersey should have looked
These
like.
are
And they're
better
third
than both of
ones,
the other jerseys. There's this score for this
without a
jersey
doubt.
is better for the other two combined. I mean, this is probably like a 7 something, 7-5, 7-6 jersey. It's a solid jersey. I mean, Crystal Palace, not the biggest club in the Premier League, but this is a decent jersey. I don't understand how this is not one of their top two jerseys. They better wear this more often because their other two
Yeah.
jerseys are just like, I don't know what I'm looking at. So I like this design. I think the anytime you have a black jersey with some kind of blue or red contrast, it really goes. So I like it. I don't really think for this type of jersey, I don't think there's anything else I would suggest to it. I think they did a good job executing this style of jersey.
Yeah, if I'm rating this one, this is definitely like low eights, 8.2, 8.3 for me. This is a really nice jersey. I like it a lot. I like, silver on black. I mean, you look at like Raiders, like color combinations, like they might be a bad team, but they got a good color combination. So I really like this jersey a lot. I think the color scheme is there. And, there are the call outs to, hey, we're red and blue because, we have a power dynamic between Crips and Bloods. That's always been my biggest thing for Crystal Palace. It makes no sense to me. But moving on to the next team on our list, we've got Everton. Everton for their home jerseys. This is the first collar jersey that we're talking about. Me personally, not the biggest fan of collar jerseys. I'll be honest. I
Yeah, it's a
think,
little weird.
we
You're
need
playing a
those clean cut
sport.
jerseys now.
You're playing a sport.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing a collar jersey? I know that in England and in soccer and like Real Madrid did it sometimes. They want to look all fancy. They want to look royal. They think that they're special. They think they're hot shit. I don't love it. I don't love the colored jerseys. I think it's a little too arrogant. I think you should just wear when you wear a soccer jersey or any kind of athletic jersey, it shouldn't be that fancy. You're playing a sport. It's very physically it's just exhausting. So I don't love the collar shirt. I don't think it fits, but I
Yeah.
feel like the jersey itself is solid. I think it's a solid jersey. I think I'd give it like a
It's a
7-2. I
classic
think
Everton jersey.
the classic Everton jersey. And I think that while Everton needs to get relegated this year because they're just a pathetic team, I think it's a solid jersey. I mean, I think that I'd give it like a 7-4. I think it's just a classic blue jersey. The white accents go well. The stitching is actually not bad. I know it's a little weird, the blue stitching on the
Mhm.
collar and on the sleeves, but I think it could be worse. It's not terrible. I don't love it, but it's not terrible.
Yeah. The collar again, like the white collar with the blue like jersey, like yes, that kind of makes sense for a club that is primarily just blue and white. But the stick seams on the collar, it goes one line, X, 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 one line, and then one line again, but going the opposite way.
Yeah, it's
Like,
yeah, at least though, I think
I don't
that's the
know.
thing.
I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're
Like
doing
if they
on
made
that
one
collar.
uniform design on there, then that would have been fine. Like I don't think the stitching is the problem. I think that the design of the stitching is the problem. Like I feel like
Yeah, I
this
don't know why it's there. Like it's not even keeping anything to like that stitch is there as a
no for
design. Like
nothing.
that's not
Yeah,
holding anything there at all.
yeah,
And then on the shoulders, we've got like some like Mario Kart boost kind of design with arrows pointing
yeah.
towards,
That I don't
like
understand that.
maybe it's just a reminder for like the Everton players that they can't touch the ball with their arm or their hands. So they have that arrow pointing down towards it, making sure that they don't do that. But again, like, typically like I would rate an Everton jersey like a 5, a low 5, because again, it's just a classic historic jersey. But there are just so many little things here that just completely throw it off for me and easily takes it down to a 4.1, a 4.2. I'm really not liking this. I don't get half the things. And maybe there's like a reason for it, but it certainly doesn't look good. Like if you're gonna have like little like bits of information on a jersey, at least make it look decent. Don't just put it on there and be
Yeah, I
like,
think
oh, well, it's part of our team's history.
some
It's
of the
like, well, it doesn't
designs,
matter because it doesn't look good.
yeah, some of the designs could have been executed a little better, but I feel like the overall jersey, when you look at it from afar, is a solid jersey. So it's not like a great jersey. It's not like I'd be dying to buy it, but
Yeah.
it's mediocre. It's solid. But then
Yeah.
their away jerseys, bro, nah, nah. I mean,
Really?
nah, man. It just forever. Like, what are you doing with this like neon orange base with the purple like design stripes and then the white logo, not the white logo, the white partnership, and then the like I don't know if it's a black or dark purple logo, but like
Hmm.
Everton is like a classic club, you know? They're a
Yeah.
classic club. They don't do the way that they play is not flashy. It's not bright. They're just boring as shit. They fucking cannot score any goals. They barely can. They can't even defend goals, but they think that they can. They just sit back with all freaking 11 of their players on their side of the field. Why are they wearing these flashy, elegant jerseys? Like it just doesn't fit for this kind of club. And like I feel like this color combination isn't terrible, but like the design of the purple is whack. I mean, they're just like randomly throwing lines everywhere like the Maryland flag. And then the orange is just very pungent. I don't love it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, I kind of like this jersey. I'm not against this jersey because again, like we're talking about a team, like you said, who's like very like historic, like their jerseys are kind of like the same throughout like history. And so, this is kind of like for me at least, this kind of looks like their first kind of step out of that and kind of test things out. And I can't lie, like, they didn't just go for like a regular like stripe down the middle jerseys like a lot of these other teams are doing. Like there's a design in there and I can appreciate that. I like the outlines. You've got the white lettering but with the black dark purple outline. Same thing with the logo, same thing with the partnership on the right side. I'm not entirely against these jerseys. Obviously not the best jersey in the mix because the color combination it does definitely like stick out at you and it like punches you in the face a little bit, but it's definitely not bad. It's not that bad of a jersey. I would give this 7.8, 7.9, maybe a hard 8. I kind
That's
of like these jerseys.
wild. That's
I kind of like
wild.
these jerseys. These
This
jerseys
is
are
this is
nice.
like a
I'm not
five.
against these
This,
jerseys.
this is like a 5-7 jersey, bro. It's like it's just
No.
average. It's just like I understand if a club like Manchester City wore something like this because they actually have some kind of identity and energy. But for like a boring ass club who's just lame as shit to be putting on these like flashy jerseys just for them to sit in the box the whole entire game, it just doesn't fucking make sense. Like I'm just sorry, it doesn't
Mm.
make sense. And especially like if you're gonna make a flashy jersey like this, I feel like it would have been better if you had the purple with like a neon green. Why are you having neon orange? Like the neon orange is fine. I don't think it's terrible. I think the color combination isn't terrible, but I feel like a neon green with the purple might have been a little better. I don't.
No, I like what they did here. I like their little step outside of their comfort zone. I like what Everton did for their away jerseys. But moving on to the next one, we have Fulham. Their home jerseys, I feel like is the perfect fit for exactly what Fulham is. It's like Fulham is like very bland, but like looks good on paper. That's what their jersey is right here. I mean,
This is a
just
good
the
jersey.
black and white, red stripes on the one side, white stripes on the other side. Definitely questionable for there, but you kind of have to throw in that red because it is like part of their
Yeah,
logo, I
this is literally
guess.
the Arsenal
But
jersey. It's the Adidas Arsenal
yeah,
jersey, and they basically just switched the colors for Fulham. They made the black sleeves. I like it. I
yeah,
think it's literally the exact same style with the kind of like perforated pinstripes on the actual torso, being the same color. But I think I like it. I don't. The only problem with this jersey is that one side of the Adidas on the shoulders, one side is red and the other side is white, which I just don't like
yeah,
that. I feel like make it all red. I feel like for this
yeah,
jersey, make it all red, the red contrast. But otherwise, I think it's a solid jersey. I'd say like 7-4. So it's a solid jersey. I feel like
yeah.
if the red was on both sides, I'd give it in the eights. I think I really like this jersey. I just the the contrast. I don't love the fact that one side is white and one side is red. It almost reminds me of when you wear two different color shoes. I don't love that.
Yeah.
So I think that it could that one thing could have put it in the eights, but I think it's just a 7-4 jersey ish.
Yeah, I think I can agree with you on all of that. I mean, yeah, I think if you did have red on top of the black on both sides, then you'd definitely be looking at actually like a 8 ranked jersey. So I'll agree with you on 7.4. I really like that rank. But moving on to their away jerseys, um,
Dragon Fruit
I
City,
mean,
hello? What are we looking?
fair is fair. It's a neon pink jersey with black accents, black stripes down the side, black partnership, black logo, black Adidas logo, black stripes on the shoulders. I mean, it's a pink jersey, but the
I don't hate
black
it.
the black kind of gives it some justice. I'll
Yeah,
be honest. Like
I
they
don't hate it.
definitely look like referees or goalkeepers, but like it
Yeah.
looks kind of decent. And if I'm rating, like, this is an easy rank for me. It's not a crazy jersey. There's not a lot to like really poke on except for the fact that it's a bright pink that punches you in the face. So if I'm rating this, I'll probably give it like, I think overall Fulham is just like a 7.4, 7.5. I'll give this one a 7.4, 7.5 as well. Like there's not really like any room for like much improvement like the other one is that could take it to an 8, but it's definitely not like one of the best jerseys on this list.
Yeah, I think it's probably in the sixes for me. I just don't love the color, but I feel like at least for this one, they had one dominant color and then they had the black accents. It wasn't like the Everton jersey or some of the other like the I don't know if it's a Crystal Palace jersey where they just had a ton of different colors that just totally didn't go with each other. I think at least this one they stuck with two colors, and even though I don't love the color, I feel like the design, like just the fact that it's one main color with accents, I feel like it goes decently. So I'd put it like at a 6-7. It's just this average jersey for me, but I
Yeah.
am not vibing with the Liverpool home jerseys. I feel like they have the retrofit. I don't think they're terrible, but I feel like I don't love the retrofit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't love it.
What?
I don't love it. I'm
It's
not
a
a big I
classic.
the Liverpool jerseys that I like the most were the ones that had the all red with the gold logo. And that one just it really just it worked for me.
That
Like
was
the
when they
red
were winning. That was when they were winning. They don't win anymore.
they're a solid team. They're not terrible. They could
Oh, that's
this is a
solid.
retro this is a retro jersey. They're basically saying they're just basically making these jerseys to pay homage to the teams that won in the 80s, the 70s and 80s. So it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like I like for Liverpool jerseys, I don't think they're bad. I think they're like for me again like a 7-1, just an average jersey for me.
Yeah.
But I think that the Liverpool jerseys that have like the gold or yellow lettering and logo, I like them a lot more. So
Wait,
I
but
feel like it's not my
that's just when
favorite.
that was when Liverpool were good and when they weren't drawing to Chelsea. Like, hello.
They've drawn to
But
Chelsea for
yeah,
like 8 straight times, which is crazy. But okay, these away jerseys, what the
the
fuck are
whole
these?
the
What the
whole
fuck
thing
am I
about
looking
being
at?
like Minecraft creepers, bro, could
But
not
literally,
be.
bro. And
This
honestly,
is
this
this is a
color
1.9.
combination,
I don't even want to talk
yeah,
about
no,
these
no, this
ones.
is a one
These are
point.
a
This is a
2. These
zero
are a
point
2.
zero. This is
Not
a
the worst
zero point
ones.
zero. Along with the other jersey that this is a 0.0. I mean, these three colors actually have potential, but this design, what the fuck is this
Horrendous.
design? Literally, like
Horrendous.
you said, this is some Minecraft design. The greens, I like the green. I like the shade of green. I like the black. I like the white. But this design is awful. Awful. Terrible. It's
Yeah.
absolutely terrible. If they had a white and black jersey with like some green accents or something, maybe it'd be good. Or if they had like a black jersey with some white and green accents, it would be good. This is just ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
they again, like it's like it looks like some like TNT blew up some trees in Minecraft, spray painted white in the background. Like what the fuck? Even the fucking practice jersey, like hoodie part, not the hoodie, but like that part is better than the actual jersey. I mean, it's just sad because this color combination had potential,
Oh.
and this design just whoever designed this shit, whatever artist quote unquote designed this shit, should be banned from making art. I mean, this is not art. This is just fucking again, like we were saying with
Yeah.
the other jersey. This is some kindergartners drawing some blocks and throwing it on
Yeah.
a piece of paper.
I don't understand what's going on. But the third jerseys do.
Clean. These are
Yeah.
clean, bro. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
these are the
these purple
lavender kind of
and it
jerseys. It
almost
does
looks
look
like
nice and with the white lettering.
some like almost like Yeezy or Adidas knit almost,
Yeah.
even though
Yeah.
they're Nike jerseys. But I really like the Ultra Boost kind of knit on the jersey, and then it's just that purple, that lavender purple is perfect. It's just
Yeah.
I understand that the club is a red club, but this lavender jerseys always go hard. But I just love they didn't do too much. It has like some black accents, white accents, and then a lavender jersey. I love this jersey. I honestly am gonna put this at 8.3. I love this jersey. I think this is the best jersey that Liverpool has. I hope that they wear it. I'm not sure if they're gonna wear it with. I can check, but I think this would
Gotta
be
be
really
white
good with just
pants.
I feel like purple pants
Purple.
would be purple, like
Nah.
lavender would be good, bro. That would be that.
Nah.
I mean, they
White
would look like
shorts. White
goalies, but like, let's see,
shorts. White
Liverpool.
shorts.
Let me see.
But yeah, if I'm ranking this one, I maybe won't go as high as that. I'll probably put it like mid 7, 7.5, 7.6. It's it's a good jersey. I've never been a big fan of like purple kind of like jerseys, but I can appreciate one that comes around that actually looks very nice. And just kind of like white accent, like you said, like a Yeezy thread almost looks like, but it's definitely a decent jersey without a doubt.
Yeah, I'd say if they're wearing it with the purple pants, then I'd give it in the like 8.4 range. But if they're wearing it with black pants, I'm putting it at 7.9 because I just feel like the black and white pants, it's a little too much of a difference. But I like it. I like this jersey. It's my favorite Liverpool jersey of the season. But now
Yeah.
we're gonna head to Luton. And
Luton Town, like, okay, you look at the Luton Town, their jerseys scream a club who's its first year in the
yeah,
Premier League.
like
I mean, their home jerseys and their away jerseys are the same. They just swap the colors. Like this doesn't this has no room for
and also
conversation. It's
these
like
this is terrible. These two
it's
jerseys are
like okay,
terrible.
you guys are poor. We got it. Like the jerseys aren't like it's literally just switched. Like the colors are
Yeah, no, it's
switched.
literally and
The
then
design is exactly the same.
the sponsorship just doesn't look good on the jersey. The logo, you can't really
Yeah.
see it. The orange and white, no, no,
I
not
I can't
vibing.
lie. The the free on the sleeve, it obviously doesn't just say free. It says something else, but I don't know what it says. But it almost looks like, I hate to be this guy, but it looks like a price tag. It literally looks like a price tag. Like they are selling these jerseys for free because it's like
Yeah, no, these are not
it
it.
is what it
I'm
is.
not gonna. We're
I'm
not gonna
putting
bag on Luton Town because Luton Town just made it to the Premier League. It's a great story. We're not gonna bag on them, but these jerseys are just not it. I mean,
yeah,
I'd say both of them are probably in like the three range. I just don't like them at all. I don't like the color combination. I feel like it would have been better if they had a blue jersey with the orange accents or some white
yeah,
accents. I feel like the blue and orange have potential, but not like this. I don't like just the vibe of it. So I'm not vibing with it. So
yeah.
let's not bag on them. This is their first year in the Prem.
Yeah,
They've had a
like good
great
for them. They
story.
made it here. The jerseys are
They play at
obviously going
someone's
to be that
house.
bad.
They basically play in someone's backyard. So we're not gonna be mean to them. They're a good club. We'll see how they do this year, and we'll move on to the Manchester City jerseys.
Yeah,
And you know
the
they
home
won the
ones. I
treble last
mean,
year, and this is like a classic again. Manchester City home jersey with the baby blue, and it's not. It's a good jersey. It's a solid jersey. It's probably in the sevens for me, but it's just like in my opinion, they won the treble last year. They could have went all out with the gold. And I feel like the
yeah,
gold
absolutely,
it,
absolutely.
they were like they
It's
like
in their logo
Arsenal,
too. It's in their
yeah,
logo too.
exactly. It is in their logo. Arsenal thinks that they're like the shit right now with their gold jerseys. I think that Manchester City should have went all out with like a blue jersey with just gold accents everywhere. And
Yeah,
I feel like it would have been sick, but I think this is a solid jersey. I'll give this like a 7-7. I think this is just a
yeah. I'll
classic
agree with you
jersey.
on that.
I like the like just the design on the shirt. I like it. I think it's a solid jersey. Their away jerseys, I'm not gonna lie, this could go either way for me, but I like it.
No,
I like it. I like it. I like it. I think that
I think it's really clean. Again, this is again like that point I was making about how if you could imagine like the Qatar World Cup jerseys,
yeah.
this is what they would look like. So Manchester City has one, and then the one we did before was what, Aston Villa. They were the other ones that had one as well, right?
Yeah, I think it was Aston
Yeah,
Villa,
Aston
yeah.
Villa. Yeah, yeah. And again, like I'm not the biggest fan of like the collar like look
Yes,
for
I don't
any
like the
soccer
collar.
jersey, but I
Yeah.
can't lie, like it's kind of like very like sharp. I kind of like that. I don't know,
Yeah,
like there's just something about
yeah,
it. I really like this jersey.
if
This
you're
is
gonna
one
make
of
a
my
jersey like
favorites.
this, it has to be like very elegant and sharp. And I feel like this one's sharp. Some of them they put the collar on like the Everton one, and just like no. But Manchester City, they won the treble last year. They're all about their business. This is like a sharp jersey. The gold
Yeah.
makes it seem sharp. So I like this jersey. I think I put this again like a 7-6, 7-7. I like
No,
it. You're in
I'm
the
putting
eights.
this. I'm in 9.1, 9.2. I really like this
9.1, bro.
jersey. This jersey is clean. This jersey is
I feel
clean.
like
I like this color combination because it's not even like a white. It's more of like a cream, or it kind of gives off a cream because
yeah,
of the colors
because the back they
around
have
it.
like a little the design. Yeah, but the only issue I have is that the collar is red. And the red
I
collar
don't
is
know. I like that.
it's a little much for me. I don't love the red collar, but the red accents are I like, and then the gold is just I love the gold. So I think that I like this jersey.
No,
I
this
think
is
it's not
definitely
bad
one
to
of my
get.
favorites.
And then the third jerseys, like
Whew.
this looks like some like Spider-Man or some just superhero 5-year-old jersey. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie.
This
This
is an
looks like
anime jersey, bro. It's an anime
yeah, no,
jersey.
no, but this honestly looks like if you went to like just some place where they're donating clothes and you saw some 5-year-old just donated this and you just picked it up. Because like I just don't understand. I understand like this is like get like they have a style for it. I'm not bagging on the style. I don't think the jersey actually looks terrible. I think the look is actually solid. It's not, it could be worse. I'll give it like a 5.1. I just don't love, I think these colors are very solid. I just don't love the like lightning stripes. I feel like it could be like a better combination of those colors. I really like actually, I feel like I like the red jerseys that Manchester City had last year with the actual red and the black. I feel like these, I feel like the green is a little too, I just don't love the fact that the green is so dramatic on this. I really like the base color and then the like pinkish rose gold logo, but I'm not loving the green addition to it. Not I'm not
No,
loving it.
no, no, no. This to me, this is the perfect, ideal third jersey. You have, I think Man City smashed it out the park with their jerseys. You've got
Overall,
the
yes.
classic baby blue jersey for the home. You've got
Yeah.
this new sleek red, white, and gold design for the away. And then you've just got this, out of pocket, no,
Yeah.
nothing have anything to do with Man City. But the difference is that it looks good. It looks very, I love the look of this. The lightning strikes. The thing that I am like very like uneasy about like lightning strikes with is that a lot of times they're always like very thick and like they stand
Uh-huh.
out. Whereas this one, you can almost kind of confuse it for like a cracked look more than like a lightning strike look. So
Yeah.
instead of it being
Yeah.
like lightning on it, it's like
Yeah.
cracks in the jersey, like whatever. I wholehearted, this is my favorite jersey. I'm giving this a high 9.6, 9.7. I'd love to give it a 10, but there are definitely room for improvement. And again, like it's always the sleeves. I don't know why we cut off the design and have a trim on there. I think we should just have the design flow out with the rest of it. That would make it a 10 for me. The trims on the ends of the jersey, I don't like. I don't like the stripes on the ends. But if it wasn't for that, I give this jersey a 10 out of 10. My favorite team, my favorite jerseys are the Man City jerseys. Sleek,
Your favorite
perfect,
team is the Man City
beautiful,
jersey? Your favorite team is Man
perfect.
City?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You said your
whoa. Hang
favorite
on
team. That's
now.
what you said. That's what you said. You said your
No, no, no.
favorite team
My
is Man.
favorite team jerseys. My favorite
Oh,
team
team
jerseys
jerseys.
this
Okay,
year
okay. Jerseys,
are Man
jerseys. Okay.
City's jerseys. They knocked
Okay,
it
okay.
out of the park this year, as they should after, everything they did last year. I say last year, technically this year. But yeah, Man City, these jerseys, 9.6, 9.7. Love these jerseys. These are amazing.
No, yeah. Overall, I think the Man City jerseys are good. I feel like overall, the whole entire kit, I give it in the eights because I think they executed really well with all three of their jerseys combined. I don't love the third kit. I don't think they're bad. I think that's probably like it's like a decent jersey. It has potential. It's more the fact that the colors are fine, but I think it's a little too much going on, and I don't love the design. I feel like the design could have been done a little better, but I feel like overall the three jerseys combined, this is one of the best kits overall this year.
Yeah, yeah, without a doubt. It's one of my favorites. And moving on to the next one on our list, we've got another historic team. We've got Manchester United. Home jerseys. We've got the red jersey, white lettering, the classic red and yellow logo. And then we've got the black stripes. Again, it's an Adidas jersey. So of course it's going to have those stripes on the shoulders like we've seen for the Arsenal jerseys and what we
Yeah,
saw for the other jerseys that we
Fulham.
were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fulham. So again, it's just a decent jersey. And again, like, it's nothing too crazy. Like this just looks like every other kind of Manchester United jersey. And if I'm having to rate it again, I wouldn't buy it because, it's nothing out of the ordinary, but it's still a decent jersey. I'm probably ranking this 5.6, 5.7. It's nothing too crazy, but it's just
Yeah, it's
a
just
historic jersey. It's just a jersey.
yeah, it's like in high sixes, low sevens. It's just a solid Manchester United jersey, nothing special. But
Yeah.
I just want to say this for the away jerseys. This is negative rating, bro. These get a negative rating. This looks like what some team would wear in 1875 when they just didn't
Ooh.
know. And honestly, this is giving off some like United States like Polo Grounds vibes, just random
Yeah.
ass stadiums. I mean, you look at this like the promotion, and it just literally looks like a hunt from 150 years ago. I mean, what are they doing with jersey? They have this cream white with red lines on it, and then this dark, dark green color. And I'm like, this is just not it. I understand they kind of want this to resemble like history and culture and the design, the perforation, not the perforation, but the design on the jersey within the green is fine, but the white lines are just dumb. And then the freaking red, it's like a Christmas tree. It's literally a Christmas tree. They're literally like a
Yeah.
retro Christmas tree. The Manchester
Yeah.
United retro Christmas trees. And I just don't like it at all. This is the worst jersey, in my opinion, this year in the Premier League. I don't
Nah,
understand what
nah.
Manchester United is doing.
There are worse ones.
Okay,
This
no,
one,
actually, no, I
yes,
take that
is
back.
bad.
I take that back. It's not as bad as that yellow jersey with the freaking black stripe on it that
Oh
I
my God,
hated.
the Burnley ones.
I hated those, bro. Not as bad as that, but
Ah,
it's just like I don't like it at all, man. Manchester United could have executed so well with this, and we can tell by the third jersey, which is fire. The third jersey is fire, and I
yeah,
just don't understand why they didn't kind of do this kind of design for the second jersey. Like
yeah,
this design is perfect. A white jersey with the
yep.
design on the jersey, and then the red contrast with the like the logo is it's a retro logo, different logo than just the normal Manchester United logo. Fire jersey. This third kit for Manchester United, this is one of my favorite jerseys up there with the Arsenal and Liverpool purple jersey. This is like an 8-6 jersey. This is a solid, clean jersey for me.
No, that's still low. This is a 9 jersey.
No, because
It's so simple.
I gave the
It's so
Arsenal
sleek.
and Liverpool ones like 8-4s, 8-5s. I can't give this like a nine. It's not that much better than those. It's just a solid
No,
jersey.
this is a good jersey. This is 9.3, 9.4. This is up there with my favorite, my Man City jersey. But yeah, this one, again, it kind of like seems white, but the color makes it come across as like a cream. And then
Yeah,
again, you talk about that logo, get rid of the Manchester United, get rid of the crest all in all, just have that red line on there.
yeah,
Perfect. I
yeah.
love this jersey, or not
That
line,
devil,
but the
baby. The
devil.
devil
Yeah.
with the thing too, with the trident,
Yeah.
bro. Crazy. It goes hard, bro. It gives
It's
off Red
perfect.
Devil vibes.
Love it. Love
That's
this
what it gives
jersey.
off. So it's perfect. I think like this actually represents Manchester United in some way,
Yeah.
unlike the away jersey. So I don't know. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah. 9.9.4 and 9.5 to me. Then we move on to Newcastle. Their home jerseys, again, nothing too crazy, just their regular home jersey. It looks like they work at Foot Locker. They look like a referee. Like,
Facts.
that's just it.
Newcastle
Like,
jerseys
that's,
on are the worst. I think the Newcastle jerseys are the worst jerseys in the Premier League. I'm not gonna lie. I think that this colorway, they look like referees, and I just don't like it at all. I think that I honestly, after looking at all three of these jerseys, not Fulham, Newcastle might have the worst jerseys in the Premier League this year. All three. What are these combinations? I mean, come on, guys.
yeah,
This
maybe
green,
all three of them, they
all
don't do
three combined,
justice.
all three combined. The
Yeah.
it honestly, to be honest, my favorite one is the blue and yellow one.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's probably my favorite one. That's probably like in like high sevens. I think this is like a 7, 8. I really like the design and then the dark navy blue with the yellow. If it was a
Yeah.
little more gold, I think I'd like it more. But I think I like this jersey. I think it's a solid jersey. The green ones, what the fuck am I looking at? These look at like some like this looks like what Nigeria wears in the World Cup. It doesn't make any sense for Newcastle to be wearing this. Newcastle, their jerseys are literally the most bland colors. It's literally black and white, and then they just said green. Fuck it, let's just do green this year. I don't
Yeah.
like it. I think the design on the jersey is not actually as bad as the color itself, but I just don't. For Newcastle, the jerseys on their own might be fine, but for Newcastle doesn't make any sense. This one's probably like a 2.8 for me. Makes zero sense. The home jerseys are just average, 4.9. Like I just don't like that colorway. They again, like you said, they look like referees, but in my opinion, the third jerseys are the best ones.
Yeah, I mean, going back to the home jersey, it's just like their classic jersey, but again, it just, it's not a good look. Like, I genuinely think it's too late for them to like truly like switch it up. So it's always going to be like a 4.4, 4.5 kind of jersey. Their away jerseys, again, like the green and the black, it just doesn't really make sense. I don't know why they're doing this, but the design is something to at least like give them some credit for. So for that, I'll take it out of the 1 range, take it into the 2, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. And then again, my favorite one here is definitely the blue and the yellow. I certainly like this more than their home jerseys. So I'll probably, again, like it's not a crazy jersey. It's just like a jersey that kind of stands out. But just design, the color scheme, it's got some like weird like facets about it. It's just a mid jersey. Again, 5.1, 5.2. There's nothing crazy about that jersey at all. And then
Yeah.
moving on, we have Nottingham Forest, another Adidas look, white stripes on the shoulder, red jersey, white logo, white pants. It's a Nottingham Forest jersey, like nothing crazy, nothing really screams out to you. It's a mid jersey. 5. Simple, like simply put, the home jerseys aren't
Really?
nothing to really write home about. Yeah, I mean, it's just a red and white jersey. Like, if I'm gonna give Arsenal a 5 for their home jerseys, I might as well give Nottingham Forest a
You
5 for
gave
their
Arsenal a
home
five?
jerseys. For their home jerseys, yeah, because
Bro.
it's just their regular jerseys.
I fuck with these. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with these jerseys. I like these jerseys, bro. I think there's not a ton going on, but I really like just the clean red jersey with the white accents and then the Nottingham Forest logo. I like the logo a lot. I'm giving this in the sevens, bro. I'm giving this like a 7-6. I think this is a solid jersey.
What?
I like
It's
it.
just a
I like
red jersey. This is what
yeah,
they
but
wore last
it doesn't need
year.
to be that elaborate. This is just executed well. It's just a
Oh my
solid jersey. I
God.
like the look of it. I like it a lot. The away jerseys,
They're
surprisingly,
Argentina. They're Argentina's jerseys. I look
it's
at your
like
jersey.
Argentina.
Stand up right
Yeah,
now. Stand
it's
up.
literally just
That's
Argentina.
Nottingham Forest jersey.
It's actually I'm vibing with it. I kind of like it. I think that it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's better than the whatever freaking sash one. I don't know remember which one that
Yeah,
was, but
this one is better than that.
this isn't the sevens for me. This is like a 7-3 jersey. It's a solid jersey. The it's weird that the stripes curve as they go down, but I actually don't love it. I think it's a decent jersey. I think it kind of it makes sense. You have the black accents, you have the white jersey, and then you have one third color with the design. And I think it makes sense.
Wow.
It actually makes sense. It's a solid jersey for me. But then the third ones, bro. Oh my God,
Wait,
bro.
whoa. Hang on. These away
You don't see
jerseys.
the whole jersey. Look at this. What am I looking at, bro?
That's a
The top
dress.
like this third
It's a
jersey,
dress.
I don't know what I'm looking. It looks like the gold plated, like Taj Mahal vibes. Like I don't even know what I'm looking at, man. It's
Yeah,
not
these ones are
atrocious, but
horrible.
it's in the three for me. It's in the three for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it at all. For
I'm giving
Nottingham
that a
Forest,
2. I'm giving it a 2. I don't like it at all. I don't know what the hell's going on.
that's a whack jersey, bro.
It's just a jumble of colors and designs
Colors themselves aren't bad,
and
but
it's
it's just a
Nottingham
jumble.
Forest who are crap
Yeah.
anyway. So, but yeah, it's just a mess. And like just like having it stretch all the way down, it makes it look so weird. But yeah, their away jerseys. I think this is pretty simple for me. You do their third jerseys like a 2. You do their a home jerseys like a 5, and you do their away jerseys like a 6. Because yeah, they're not that bad, but again, it's just I'm looking at them. I'm like, oh, these are Argentina's World Cup
Yeah,
jerseys right
they
here,
are a little bit,
basically.
they're very similar. If
Uh,
you look at it, it's very similar.
yeah, and
And
then
then
moving on
Sheffield
to
United, bro.
Sheffield United, again another team.
Nah, nah. These are nah. These jerseys, bro. These jerseys, not it, bro. I mean, these are literally Brentford's jerseys, just worse. I mean, at least they took the time to make the white stripe hold the logo, which is red, to have that contrast. So I respect that.
Yeah,
But like, no, I'm not liking these jerseys at all. I'm giving these
I
like
don't
a
know.
4.5. I know it's the team's colors, but not liking it. But genuinely, the away and the third kit are not terrible. They're not actually that bad.
Are
The
you
away
kidding me?
This guy is not a good picture of this. These away jerseys actually don't look that terrible, bro.
The away jerseys, those are the refs. That is what they wear.
Oh, that's the thing. That's the problem.
Bro,
They
he
look like
literally looks
referees.
like Ronald McDonald. Don't you dare. All you need to do is slap a McDonald's M on there. Bro, it's Ronald McDonald.
No, it's
That is
actually
a
not as bad.
horrendous. No.
It's not that bad, bro.
Their home jerseys are like a solid 5.5. I like the black holding out the stripes. Their away jerseys are horrendous. That's a 1.
No,
That's a 1 right there.
that's not a
1.2,
one.
1.3.
They're
Actually,
clean
no.
yellow jerseys, bro. And the
These are
red.
probably my least favorite jerseys. These are like a point 0.3, point
No,
0.4.
no, no.
These
These are
are
like this is
awful. The
like in
more I
the
look
this
at
is
them,
in
the
the
more I want to
sixes, bro.
gouge my eyes out. These are
No,
terrible. These are
these are in
literally
the
what the refs wear. He looks like a ref. The guy in
yeah.
the
Well,
picture
there's no way
looks
that guy's a
like one
player,
of the
bro.
Premier League
That
refs.
guy is not a player, bro. That guy is such a bum. That guy looks like a
Like,
referee. But I honestly
what
think
the
these
hell?
jerseys are in the sixes for me. This is like a 6.5
Oh
jersey.
my
It's a
God.
solid away jersey. This is what an away jersey this is what like a third kit should be. Like the third kit,
No.
the picture for this third kit is terrible. I want to see if like they have a better picture, but
It just looks black and white, little design on there. I kind of like it just because, again, it's like very simple. It may even be like kind of like a gray, which I would prefer. I kind of like
Okay.
this a lot. I definitely
No,
like
I
this a lot
like
more
it.
than their home jerseys.
No, this is
I
the
would
best
put this
jersey.
high sixes, low sevens, like 6.9. Just call it a seven, honestly.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 7.4. It's a solid. I
It's
think
just
their
sweet.
best jersey.
Yeah. And then moving on.
What? No,
Glory, glory,
Hotspur.
Daggerman is back.
Hotspur.
We've got their home jerseys again, just the classic white blue accent jersey. I mean, we've got
They're
a
the same
couple
every year. We don't even
designs.
need to talk about this. This is the
Yeah,
same jersey that they wear every single freaking year. It's a fine
yeah.
jersey. I don't think it's a bad jersey. It's
Mid,
just it's bland.
mid,
It's
five out
fine.
of 10. 5 out of 10.
But
It's a
there
mid
you go.
jersey.
There
It's
you
a
go.
mid jersey. But
The away.
then their away jerseys. They're pretty
I'm
nice.
not
You
gonna
know
lie.
what
I
I'm
like it. I like it. I like it.
like again, it's got that collar look. I don't like the collar. And then again, like it like splits off and then it's like connected with like I don't know, like it's almost like a lavender baby blue. It's definitely the same colors like the logo. But yeah, it's I don't like what's going on the neck, but the design itself, it does look very good. I do like the color that they use for the logo. And if I'll probably give this like a 6.5, a 6.6. I'm a Tottenham fan, so this is no bias here. It's an okay jersey.
If the
It
color,
definitely looks good. But the collar
yeah,
throws me
if the
off.
collar wasn't there and they just had like a lavender or like a blue thing, I'm giving this in the eights. With the collar, I'm giving it like a 7.4, 7.5. I just don't like the different blue on the collar, but the lavender and dark navy blue is giving off kind of like lavender with France vibes. I'm liking it. I just don't
Mhm.
like the different color of blue on the collar. It doesn't go.
Yeah, yeah. I don't mind them. And thank God because as a Tottenham fan, you obviously want these jerseys, but it's but yeah, the away jerseys, the collar, that just whole neck area just throws me off. Get rid of that. We're definitely bumping up the rating a little bit. And then moving on to West Ham, again, another team with the baby blue and the burgundy mahogany look. It's got some like weird, not like
Oh,
I
that's
guess like
whack, bro.
circle, like
Yeah,
spiral design within the jersey. And again, like that kind of knocks down points for me. I'm probably giving this like a
facts.
4.2, a 4.3.
Same.
Like it's really not that good. It's your typical West Ham jersey, and they're obviously trying to try something new with like this integrated design, but it really doesn't look good. It just looks very random and sprawled out. And then in the middle, it just looks like dead space, just giant dead
Yeah,
space, but you have
yeah.
like this design like scattered everywhere else. It makes no sense.
They
And then
messed up. They messed up on the away jerseys. These had
yes,
potential. These
yes,
had potential.
yep,
You never put a white logo on a
on a
white
white
jersey.
jersey because I
That's
can't see
not,
it. I
you
can't
can't see
see
the
what team
logo.
this is.
I don't
For
know if
me,
I'm
this
playing.
team, this is
This
this
is
is the
Betway.
Betway team. This is
This is the
Betway.
Betway team.
Betway.
Betway.
Betway
Betway.
United.
Yeah, Betway
Betway
United.
United.
FC Betway, bro. This is
What the hell
embarrassing.
is this?
The colorway with the white and the red, we saw it work for Manchester United.
Again,
We
it's
saw
that
it work for
FIFA
other teams.
look. It's
Aston
that
Villa.
FIFA
It
Qatar
has
look.
so much potential. If they
Yeah.
made the logo this dark red and then the white, like dark red and white, this is an
Yep.
eights.
Yep.
And right now, because they didn't do that one thing with the logo, this is a 5.1 for me. It's just
Nah, I'll give it a 6 at least. It's still better than their home jerseys, but yeah, you just
no,
can't
it's
put
100%. It's a better
white
100%
stitches
better
on
than
a
the home
white
jersey. Yeah,
jersey. It
yeah. No,
makes
you don't
no
do it.
sense.
Makes no sense. It's better than the home jersey, but I just don't understand these jerseys. You can't. Who are you playing? You're playing Betway United. You're playing FC Betway United,
Betway
bro.
United, what a team.
I
And then
mean,
moving
honestly, West
on,
Ham. Yeah,
yeah,
it's just
it's yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential with their way. But finally, we get to our last jerseys. We've got the Wolves. Again, like this, okay, like Wolves, like they are yellow. They deserve
yeah,
to have a yellow jersey. And if you're gonna have a yellow jersey, the only color that works with yellow is black. I
yeah,
don't care what you say,
yeah,
black is the only color that works with yellow. And again, this is just a run-of-the-mill typical Wolves jersey. So
yeah,
a 5. Like it's nothing crazy.
yeah.
Like this is
No,
just
this is
how
just
they look
average.
year in
They
and
have
year out. It's a 5.
Yeah, it's just the average like yellowish orange color with the black pants and the yellow socks. It's Wolves. That's
Yeah.
when you play Wolves. That's what you
You
see.
know
It's
who you're
solid.
looking at. That's all you need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the away jerseys. I don't know what to think of the away jerseys.
I don't care what's going on.
Yeah, I just
I
don't
don't
get
know
it.
where the red came from. I don't know where the red came
No,
from.
the red actually has potential. I just don't understand the
It looks
black.
good. It's a nice red.
Yeah, so that the red's nice. If the red's not the problem, the problem is the black underarm. But then it
It's not
cuts
black.
off.
That's not black. That's
What is that?
green. That's a
That's
green.
that's green.
It's a dark green.
No, 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 no. I need
Yes,
to
it
look this up.
is. It's a dark green. Trust me. Look it up. It's a dark green. They've got Christmas colors going on. They've got yellow,
Do you
green,
think they're
and
Manchester
red
United
going
now?
on. Yeah, exactly. This is I don't know what the hell happened, but this is a 2.2, 2.3.
Let me see.
I do not like these jerseys at all. But then and it's
Oh my
like,
God, they are green.
yeah, and then for their logo, it's
That's
like yellow.
hideous. That's no okay. If that okay, the way it is right now,
He thought it was
you know,
black.
yeah, I thought it was black, bro. If this was black, this is a 6.1.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like it would get more points in my book if it was
If
black, but
the
it's
black,
green.
no, if the black was in a different spot, this could be in
Yeah,
the
under the
eights.
armpits is weird. Yeah.
With the green, it's a 0.0. What
Oh my
is
God.
this? What is this? What am I looking at right now? What the fuck? What kind of yellow Christmas tree bullshit is this shit? AstroPay? AstroPay? What are we fucking flying Christmas trees to space, bro? What the fuck is this? I mean, what am I looking at?
But yeah, the like because and it's like for their logo, they kept the same logo. They didn't change the logo at all. So it's just like yellow for like
Yeah, and
little
that's the but like the yellow is fine and the accent of the yellow is fine, but like what the
the
fuck are they doing with
green,
green?
the
And then
green under
not
the
only not
pits
only
too.
green, but they have it on the underarm, they cut it off, and then they have it on the shoulder. Just make the sleeves like black. If they made the sleeves black and they had the red jersey with the yellow, it
Yeah,
look fine.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
That look
with
fine.
like yellow accents. Yeah, that would look better. But
Exactly.
yeah, I don't know what is going on with
We're flying
Wolves.
Christmas
But
trees to
this
space, motherfuckers. AstroPay to space. AstroPay, Christmas trees to space, baby.
to the moon, baby, to
To
the
the moon.
moon.
To the
But
moon.
yeah, I mean,
They're getting relegated, bro. They're getting fucking
yeah,
relegated for that shit.
this perfectly encaptures what the Wolves are going to be like. This just makes no sense. Absolutely
Yeah.
no sense. But that's going to do it for us in episode 40. Went through all 20 all 20 Premier League teams, went through all of their home jerseys, away jerseys, and then some of the third jerseys that these teams had. There's some good ones, there are some horrendous ones. Make sure you comment down below, tell us which ones you like the most. Maybe there's one that you got already that you really like, and if you disagree with us on something, let us know about that. Maybe there's something that we're missing or something that we didn't see beforehand. But again, make sure to follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter at Dubs Only Sports. Make sure to watch full episodes just like this one on YouTube and on Spotify. We said in our last video we've got some things coming up. Obviously, we've got more sports coming up, more things coming on. So, make sure you're definitely subscribed so you get those notifications when we do upload, and then you can watch our videos and see what we have to say about it. But that's going to do it for us, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.